All right, guys, welcome back. We got a vlog today, vlog style. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Isela. Say hello.
Hi.
We're gonna be going. Hey, last video I made, I was wearing this same coat, and we had a conversation about how Houston, Texas, was making me feel. We still, Houston still has a big part of my heart in the experiences. I met Isela there. We, as a community, bonded there. We talked about this, right? But check it out. We got an off day. So we're actually going back to Houston. That's the plan, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going back to Houston. We're just kind of going to go with the flow, enjoy the city, go get some food, date vibe. And of course, I wanted to take the fam with us, okay? It's going to be just a vlog style type of video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's rock out. Let's have a good time. Get some views of the city. Let's see what we get into. Hey, let's go.
I'll send the signal flare if everything goes right. Just sleep and dream while riding on the wave of light. Everything's changed, buried under graves. Huddled on the runway, waiting for the nod to fly away.
All right, guys, so we made it to a different spot today. We were gonna go to local foods. We love local foods. I'm sure we'll double back soon. But we actually ended up going to Korny Vibes. Some of you may remember Korny Vibes. Korny Vibes is basically like if you're just getting introduced into eating more plant-based or vegan food, it's a comfort food spot. So you can go here, you can get your chicken tenders, you can go here, you can get your burger, your tacos, anything that you already loved, but you're eating on this new lifestyle, they have at Korny Vibes. So happy to be here. When's the last time we ate here? I feel like it's been over.
Months.
I feel like it's been around a year since last time we ate here. I've been craving a burger. I didn't go with the burger because they only have Beyond Meat and the Impossible Burger, and I don't eat that anymore, so I didn't want to get that. I ended up going with like a Korny Vibes chicken sandwich. Isela got the
same one, but buffalo.
Yeah, she got the same one, but the buffalo sandwich. And then we also got, what, carne asada tacos? Carne asada tacos. And then we have this,
I was about to take a sip.
yeah, and then we have this pink drink right here. This is one of their, like, fountain drinks. Isela got the combo. This is freaking delicious, man.
What does it taste like? A lemonade? Like pink lemonade?
I feel like it has its own unique taste. But, you get the free refills on this thing, man. I don't even know how to explain it, but I believe there's like some sort of cactus in here or whatever. It's delicious anyways, but we're so happy to be in this area. This is what, downtown?
Yeah.
Downtown, Westheimer Road. We were gonna eat in the back. It's pretty nice in the back. It's a little cold outside though, and the back was like wet and we didn't feel like drying off the chairs. Yeah. And I prefer to not eat inside because the inside area is kind of more like congested. Feels like a cafeteria to me, so not really Jeroy's vibe, so we're just gonna vibe out in the car like old times.
He doesn't eat in restaurants.
Yeah, if I'm gonna eat in a restaurant, listen, that restaurant's gotta be fly. They gotta have a nice deck area.
He only eats at local foods.
Yeah, local foods is like,
The only place.
they got it, yeah. They gotta be fly. It's gotta be a nice area, nice scenery for me to really eat inside. If it's just like a regular cafeteria fast food vibe, then I'd rather eat in the car. Or I'd rather eat at the crib. So we're going to wait for our food. It should be done in, I don't know, what, 20 minutes. And then we'll show you guys what we got. We secured the bag. Yeah, car dates are underrated too. Don't sleep on car dates. Thank you guys for joining us today on our car date. All right, so first things first, look at that. Ooh-wee. Another order of fries. We only really need one. But these look different too.
Yeah,
Hold on. A little ASMR. Oh. Crispy, warm. They did their thing.
the guy next to us is eating in the car too.
Yeah, and it's a regular thing over here, Right here, we have my chicken sandwich. Look at that.
Plain.
Oh, my goodness. Now, I don't know if some of y'all may remember, I like all my stuff plain. I don't want sauce on my food. I don't want lettuce, tomato. I just want my food plain. Comment in the comment section if you like your food plain, too. or if I'm tripping. We have Gisella's, which she likes her food the complete opposite. That's okay. So she got the same thing I got. Might be a little difficult to see because of the lighting, but she got the same thing I got, except hers is dipped in like buffalo sauce. Is this green salsa?
Yeah.
Green salsa, that's what's up. Then we got the carne asada tacos right here, y'all. Take a look. Ooh, that's probably the best looking thing on camera right here. Look at that. Wanted to go with the corn tortillas. I've been trying to really stay away from flour, so we got the corn. We got the onions, cilantro, key lime. They do it right. They know how to do it. Oof, look at that. Yo, what? I was like, man, cold. Mila. This right here? Thank you guys so much.
This is so cute.
Is that the ginger, the spice?
Yeah, it's ginger, lemon,
All right, guys, so after we went to get some food, we're gonna get some cardio, walk around a little bit because we were full. But just like I mentioned in a recent video, one of my favorite things about coming to the city, being in the city, is being around our friends. So we're here with Chun, we're here with Cynthia. Some of you guys will remember them from the older videos, but we just pulled up, kick it with them for a little bit, and I actually wanted to ask them a question because I mentioned this in a recent video, which is basically like the things that I miss about the city, what I miss about the city, the convenience, all these different things. And I wanted to ask them, when they leave Houston at some point in their life, what is something that you know that you would miss about living in Houston? All right, so this could be for anybody that may be moving to the city in the future or is thinking about moving to the city. What is something that you know that you would miss?
So I definitely know that I have, I guess you could say, bigger dreams than this city. So I know that I want to move away, and I have a laundry list of reasons of why I would want to move away. But I know at the same time that even though I have that list of things that cause me to want to move away, I'm gonna miss things about the city just by being here for how long we've been. We're 30 years old now, so you could say we've definitely adapted to city life, right? And within that time, we've learned to live a beautiful life in the way that we can. So some of the best things I think that I'll miss about the city are, except, did he make it? He made an appearance. Oh, the ease of access to entertaining activities. I think two of the most you could say that we share right now between me and my wife are going to the movie theater. I love the whole movie theater experience. You know, you go in, it's a ginormous screen. We live not 20 minutes away from a movie theater, and we go all the time, right? So that's one. And then second would be the rock climbing, the bouldering that we do right now. You have a dedicated space that's been created for this physical activity that's so unique, and we just found it maybe like a year ago or so. So we've really been enjoying that a lot. So those are two things that I definitely would miss for sure.
I like the independence, being able to have my own car and say, I want to go here and I want to go there and I want my day to look like this, and just being able to get somewhere very quickly. Whereas maybe in another country that we're looking at, it's going to require a lot more. Maybe a shared vehicle, maybe very limited routes. So that's something that I'll have to get used to.
Seems like you guys are describing like just the access to things that you like to do on a regular basis. One day they actually have a goal of being in Guatemala. So you can't just pull up to any movie theater in Guatemala, no? Do they have movie theaters there?
They do. They're just further. It's much more of an event to go. So here, where it's like, oh yeah, you want to go tonight? We can go tonight. Let's go. Over there, you should plan it out maybe a day at least in advance, but then also you got to carve that into your day.
I also have a question for all of you guys. For somebody that is thinking about moving to Houston, Texas, what is something that you would suggest for them to try out? Like, what is something that you would say, hey, you should go and do this when you get here? So for me, one thing I always mention is like, hey, you should go check out the parks. You know, I feel like the parks are a very peaceful place to be. You get to experience, you know, just the nature, walk around. Herman Park, Memorial Park. What is something that you would suggest to somebody to go try out? Sean?
It's very similar to parks. I'd say go check out the trails. So we remember one time, like about a year ago, we took you out to that trail that's very close to Terry Hershey. I think Terry Hershey, if I'm not mistaken, is a park, but then they have Terry Hershey Trail, and you can go off the path that's carved, and you can go into the trail. So even though we mountain bike on the trail, you can just hike it or run it or walk it or whatever. So I would definitely say go check out the trails, because there's 2 or 3 that I can think of that you wouldn't think are in the city, but they make the city really cool when you go. So
Cynthia?
I would say find your favorite restaurants to go to, and likely it'll be better if you have somebody recommend those places, because there's so many, so you're gonna find some really bad ones. So if you can have people that you maybe share similar food interests, then they'll be able to hook you up with some good food.
That's a great one.
Okay, now I'm ready. Oh.
We're drinking real like fruity. Every time we're around our good friends here, they're giving us ginger shots and all types of stuff. So she had a little burning sensation on the side of her mouth. What do you think, Leva? What would you suggest?
I would say kind of tagging off with local foods. So check out local foods in the Rice Village, right?
Rice Village,
In
yeah.
Rice Village. That's our favorite. So we can't speak for all the other ones. Then the next one would be either look for events, especially like mindfulness events. That's always something that always brought me to Houston when I didn't live in Houston, and probably current meditation.
I also have one more question to cap this off, basically. I want to do more videos like this where like I'm vlogging and I stop, we see some friends, ask you guys some questions, catch up. So this is really cool to me. This is like a humorous one, because a lot of the Houston, Texas videos that I've done in the past, a lot of the time if somebody has something bad to say about their experience living here, it usually has to do with like the inconsiderate driving, their driving experience, right? Just like people bullying on the road and whatnot. So Isela actually thought of an idea, and she's like, what's one driving tip you would give to somebody on the road? I know what somebody on the road that's never been to Houston, visiting Houston, I know what Isela's gonna say, so let's start with her.
I want to hold it though. Okay. A tip for me, the biggest one would probably be if you ever feel nervous or scared, put your hazards on. Normally people are going to think that your car's going to blow up, so they're going to get away from you. And it works every time. Like, especially if it's raining, they're going to be like, oh, let me give them their space. So just put your hazards on.
Yeah, so if you're in a spot where you feel a little bit more pressure, because they will pressure you in the road, and they will be able to identify. Yeah, he's actually one of them. We actually just talked about you and your driving. Yeah. Right?
Chun's like, move!
Chun's first experience in the country when they pass you up. Chun's like, oh, they're testing me. So for Isela, hers is if you're in a spot where you feel like there's a little bit more pressure, because drivers will apply pressure. Make sure you put your hazards on, because it's going to give them an indication that, just go by me.
What would you do if I put my hazards on and you're being impatient?
So actually, this was gonna lead into it.
All right, so Chun, what driving tip do you have?
Right, I was gonna say, I was trying to find a way to maybe rephrase this, but initially my thought was get out of the way, but that really, right, but that really, but I think again, so let's talk about mainly freeways, since I think that's where we spend most of our time. Like the road, yes, but you can always turn here, turn there, stop there, whatever. For the freeways, it really is like, I think people get intimidated by the way people drive here in Houston. So if you are intimidated, then stay out of the way. Kind of similar to, for example, like let's say you're running laps in a gym and you see that most of the fast runners go to the left. Get out of the way if you're not a fast driver. Stay to the right. So same thing for me. It's like you need to either get out of the way or adapt. So it's like if you can't keep up, then stay in your lane type thing for sure.
If you guys haven't got the hint yet, Chun is one of the bullies, so he's letting you guys know, just get out the way. Just stay off the highway, look for the feeder, or be in a safer area.
And the putting the hazards on would definitely help me to identify like, oh, they don't exactly feel the most confident, so either I need to get out of the way or they need to get out of the way, but at least it's like them telling you like, I'm not the best here, do something. It's like, okay.
Cynthia?
My advice is if you are feeling frustrated when there is a slow driver in front of you, imagine that they are carrying a big pot of pozole or caldo. So just go around. Give them a break.
Precious cargo.
There you have it. That was wonderful.
Fly